The debilitating face parasite that Brandi Glanville suffers from is discussed in an open and heartfelt manner by the actress. As part of an exclusive interview with Page Six's virtual reality co-hosts Evan Real and Danny Murphy, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star discussed her collaboration with Dr. Nicholas Nikolov, a plastic surgeon in Los Angeles, to assist in the treatment of the symptoms that she is experiencing as a result of her probable parasite infection. The angry Glanville responded, "I don't have king no." This was in response to the question of whether or not she feels she still has a parasite in her face. It is unknown to us. According to Glanville, who is 52 years old, she originally decided to take a break from the medicines that were recommended to her. On the other hand, she started taking them again when she realized that her face was starting to sink in once more. "If I'm being completely honest, I like it better when my face is a little bit swollen," she said in reference to the current state of affairs. "It's not a good sign when the swelling is only on one side of the body. The sinking in part, on the other hand, is slowly killing me since I basically have the impression that I look like a crackhead." Glanville continued by saying that at this time, all she wants right now is an answer so desperately. She stated, "I would be fine with you doing anything you want to me, and I would not object to it. There have been days, not weeks, when I have appeared normal. I hope so. However, it is a fleeting phenomenon." After that, she continued, "Over the weekend, it was only swollen on the right side of my face, so I looked like I had a really big meatball in the right side of my cheek." In his description of the bulge, Glanville said that it was filled with a oily fluid that was disgusting and so gross. When she was interviewed by Page Six, she stated, "In most cases, an infection is the cause of my chills. After that, I began to experience the ticking in my ear, and whatever was in my face that was moving around began to move around once more. This is when it begins to settle in once more." Glanville acknowledged that the entire process has had a significant impact on both her social life and her mental health throughout the entire time. "During the holiday season, when everyone is attending their own parties, it is difficult to remain hidden. It fills me with dread. It actually hurts both my brain and my heart," the former cast member of Traitors admitted. "Since I have been hiding and suffering through a severe depression, the pain is more mental than anything else. I have been going through a deep despair. I would not be able to work at this time, even if I were able to do so. In a nutshell, the past 2 years have been quite challenging for me." Glanville shared with us that even being in the same room as her 2 children has been difficult for her. In fact, she was wearing a mask around their house in order to prevent them from having to see her scary face. "They would try to calm me down and say that I looked normal and fine, but I knew better," she recounted. "You know, I knew better. To tell you the truth, I frightened them a few times. They posed the question, 'What exactly is going on?' I went from having a face that was incredibly big and puffy to having a face that is now sinking in." Glanville has since sought the assistance of a number of medical professionals, including Dr. Nikolov, in order to address her facial deformities and the possibility that she is infected with a parasite. Cell sound is a non-invasive treatment that has been utilized by Dr. Nikolov. This treatment utilizes non-focused ultrasound waves and a unique electrostimulation field to accomplish the goal of stimulating cells to act in a more youthful manner without causing any damage to the surrounding tissue. "This is a device that is not designed to treat parasites," he articulated more clearly. "What we are treating here is the damage that has been inflicted to her as a result of her having been exposed to all of these illnesses for more than a year. Furthermore, once you have this kind of injury to the tissue, you can see the cosmetic effect that she has, which is that there is not enough blood getting to her face. It was initially designed as a wound healing device, and as such, it is utilized to heal damaged areas, whether it be wounds caused by diabetics, infections, or trauma. In fact, to heal anything," he went on to say. Therefore, by increasing the flow of blood, you're able to mend the tissue. Moreover, as soon as it is healed, it will, of course, look and feel substantially better. All we want is for Brandi to once again feel like, well, Brandi. We are optimistic and certain that we will be able to make that outcome a reality.